careful, he's still in this area. I need some help here.
Respond. Respond. Understood. Search team, locate the subject. The intruder has been sighted. I need reinforcements ASAP. Understood. Additional men are on their way.
I have him. I need some backup gear.
Understood. A squad has been dispatched to Dicey. Step up security efforts. Enemy sighted. I need a cavalry artillery ASAP. Understood. Search team to Deck A, port side. I'm recalling the attack team. Return to your positions. Increase security.
Be careful, he's still in this area.
Understood. Reinforcements are on their way. Intensify security measures. You haven't made your scheduled report. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Alright, we're just getting everything set up here. Why is this not working? There we go. Alright. We're back at with some Dicey Dungeons now, since the board gaming kind of ended prematurely. I was gonna try to meet up with them a little earlier today, but I kind of got distracted here. Had a friend over and we watched a movie and I cooked and hung out with a friend. It was fun. So unfortunately, I didn't get started when I wanted to today. So but overall, my thoughts on the games played. Keisha or whatever that was, I think that's what that was. That game was fine. Odin was okay. For a filler game, it was fine. Well, we tried making a chia pet. I'm gonna have to really work with it later. We did things out of order. So hopefully, when I fuck with it later, I'll be able to do something with it. I don't know. It might be too far gone. We'll see. But yeah, that last game, oh my god, it's probably one of the slowest tableau builders I've ever seen in my fucking life. Whew. Oh man, I was just ready for it to end. Alright. Who do we want to play as? Don't have to win it. I don't know. Who are we playing as? I mean, I understood what was going on. Like, I had an understanding what was going on. It was just like, the only way you get tentacles is from the constellation cards, or if you build up enough like of one currency to get one of the rewards that gives you 2 golds. There's a reward for each of those currencies. It's just the buying row, like the buying row just feels so limited, because it's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel, in my opinion, like if like you could be like in a situation where you could like constantly not see tentacle cards, or just like not basically the idea is you want to have as many like constellation cards down all at one time, so that when you do get resources, they can like accrue to multiple at a time. My issue with the game was that I just felt the resource gaining was so slow, because like in most engine builders, your resource gains usually multiply or like grow in some sort of exponential value. In that game, the only way you get more resources is by moving the stupid octopus, or by completing constellation cards and getting bonuses through completing those. So like, if you able to complete one of those cards, you get a lot of bonus right then and there, which then lets you do a couple other things, which is cool. But that's the only time you really combo or do anything kind of cool in the game. Other than that, it's just this slow plotting of moving the octopus around and slowly accumulating resources, and you eventually build other cards that will let you do things quicker, but it's just the process is so slow. Give me a Res Arcana any day of the week. Alright. We are the thief. We got a dagger. Got a lockpick. Okay, that might hurt a little. Just out of curiosity. Oh, that just kind of sucks. Ow. Alright, I'll finish him up. That's interesting. I get the rosewood spear. Do that, gain 2 thorns. I like it. I like it. A bandage. Alright. We're gonna need it. Um. Oh, it's gotta be even. Wow. Trying that again. That was terrible. Such like random bad RNG. Well, those were good rolls, so let's try to get this done. Jesus. This guy hit like a fucking ton. I didn't think so. I'm dead. I'm dead. This sucks. So it's really hard to steal items, apparently. Yeah, I'm fine as long as I don't try to steal anything. If I try to steal anything, I just get my ass beat. I kind of want Space Marine. Oh, Jesus. This guy ever roll anything below a fucking 4? Alright, so I gotta fight the wizard. Wizard. I think he has like 6 different items I can steal from him. Might be worth getting items from him. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's why we took the plasma cannon. In case I got dice, I couldn't fucking do anything. That's great. Oh, great. Well, at least he ain't beating me up this turn. Alright. There we go. No, only the witch could throw dice. That's the special of the witch. Now here you gotta be able to, you know, do differently with the dice. Ooh, alright. What do we steal? I like teleport. All these are real good. Like, a lot of these are fucking good. But I could constantly split, so like, probably getting a smaller one is better. So I would say between these 3. I'd say freezing them, maybe? Freeze. Now we need to heal. Alright, Well, that's what the plasma can's for. And that's what this does. Like, I could throw larger dice at these two things and, you know, get something out of it eventually. Or maybe I don't, but at least I can spend bigger dice to do that. And I'm going to spend 5 here. I wish I knew what this was. Nope. What? Okay. Yeah, we picked the right one with the frozen. So this is it. Out of curiosity. Okay. Oh, I could choose reward and flip one poison. Ooh. Interesting. If we get another countdown, this might be worthwhile. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm gonna keep this in to see if that works with my main ability. So if it works on both the cannon and my main ability, super awesome. Headbutt's pretty mediocre. Like, it's fine, but I don't know if it's worth 2 slots, honestly. Alright, see if this does what I think it's gonna do. Yes, it does. All right. All right. Getting that frozen spell from the wizard's been fucking devastating. Oh. Let's just do this. I win. Poison slingshot. Add 4 points. Countdown. Why not? Reduce 1 damage from each attack, huh? Yeah, I kind of like that too. Problem is, I don't know what I would put it in. I don't really need pickpocket anymore. That's gone. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple different ways I could play it, so. Ow. Alright, let's hold on. Yeah, it's where it's where I kind of figured duplicated dice was not going to be as good as splitting dice. I don't really need to duplicate dice all that much. I'd rather split because I could use free spells more often if I split. It is. Oh man, I forgot to turn those off, didn't I? All right. Now I'm getting greedy. Now I'm getting greedy. All right. we go. Ow! Alright. Ow. Alright, so... Got it. Yeah. Alright, what do we want? I don't know if the bind dice really matters. Take a hammer just in case I need it. What is the anvil? Oh man, that's so good. Alright. I think we are gonna... I think I just put a 5 here, right? Yeah. There we go. Very nice. Ouch. Well, I've not been able to see my dice. Yeah. Whatever they may be. This is absurd. Take a blood suck. Hmm. Kinda, man. So many good choices. Like, this is good. Like, really good. Having a one-slot counterfeit. Okay. New plan. Sorry, cannon fire. Counterfeit. Man, look at all the apples. Oh. This might be an easy battle. I should have probably put down the cannon, but it was just one anyways, so. Oh no, I got baited. Baited. Didn't know that was a... It's a mimic. Oh man. Yep. We're not gonna use it, but I'll take it. Do no damage. Add one on each item use. I mean, I'm never going to use Rotten Core, so we'll take Backstab. I like my setup. Oh, great. All right. Yeah, poison's pretty effective in this game. Because it damages them for poison however much the poison stack is. So if it says poison 6, it'll deal 6 to him and then go smaller. And then it'll deal 5 to him and then go smaller. Unfortunately, he's resistant to poison, so it's obviously not doing much damage, but it's a pretty novel one here. I like it. Raising all the dice with harder enemies coming up might be worthwhile. Well, one of these apples are probably a goddamn fucking... It's like a cakewalk right now with this setup. Ooh, that's interesting. That's hot. Dude, if we can upgrade this to where it's not like 2 slots, that might be worthwhile. Kraken's hit fucking hard. I gotta kill him. Actually, he might not hit that hard. I don't remember how his ability works, but I hope he doesn't need all one. Like, I hope all ones doesn't, like... I hope he gives a fuck. Wonderful. I don't know. Oh, you know, we had to try. Oh, it's so fucking good. Damn. That's better. Such a overwhelm's actually real good. I just wish it didn't cost 2 slots. Like, I mean, I don't want to get rid of Plasma Cannon at this point. I don't know what with. Like, nothing's good enough. It's not fair. Do 8, lock 1. Almost want to do the beetle headbutt here. An idea. Alright, bye-bye plasma cannon. Counterfeit, you were fine, but you are replaced by beetle headbutt. What we got up here? Roll 2 once, huh? She's a skeleton. Oh boy. Those are all high rolls. I end up working. It's just unfair. Oh yeah. I don't need any of this shit. Yep, we're moving on.
Da da da. Ooh,
Wonderful. Because my freeze ability freezes all the dice. I upgraded it. That's why I said I pretty much have got this in the bag. Our dice rolls were too high here. All right, thank God. I was wondering if I was gonna get one. Yeah, I wish I had something to do with these dice, but their setup is superior. Easy peasy. My limit break just lets me reuse an equipment over again after I use it up, so it just refreshes an equipment. I wonder if these are like fighters I can fight when I unlock them. Alright. Who next? Who next? I'm gonna use the restroom, so like I said, warrior, thief, robot, inventor, witch. I can't unlock them until I complete the first one with the witch. I'll be right back. Yes, viewer abandonment. Get over it. Alright, I'm back. I can't remember if, have you played Clans of Caledonia before, Damon, or no? Let's try robot. Duplicate dice vanish immediately. Alright, cool. At least you'll be familiar with it then. Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah. Kever was asking me if I could like help him add on to like what I already ordered, and I'm like, yeah, we'll see if you like it first. He was already asking me to do that before you played the game, and I'm like, dude, you never played it yet. Like I said, hopefully nothing comes up and he does show up, so. So, if we get dice that are the same, they vanish. Did I literally get dupes already? Oh, that's right. I have to make dice. Okay, okay. Ooh. It's been a little bit since I played with the robot. Bullshit. Right. Alright, so let's get a die. There we go. So basically with the vanish, I'm basically forcing myself to use dice as I make them, so I don't get duplicates. Wow. Ah, he just rolled shit. I'll take it. Um. What do we got here? We got 3 coins. Fourth circuit. What would 2 6s do for me right now? Not a whole lot. If I didn't have the banish, the short circuit thing would be ideal, but if I have, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get to 4 dice. That's the problem. All right. All right. Got 2. And then... Wow. Oh, whatever. Oh, wow, you can roll shit. All right. Not bad, not bad. Come on, bro. Out of 5. You go here. Out of 4. Hey, Cinema. There you go. I stretched for Ring. Yeah, that's what I expected to happen. How am I finding the game? The game's fine. I enjoy it. Some characters are a little more fun to play than others. We were doing board games earlier, but everybody kind of called it a night, and we were just like, well, I guess what do we do now? I will say, for those of you wondering, one of the days next week will be I'm gonna get with M-Dub and see if he's willing to stream next week. Yeah, I know. Well, they are what they are. And apparently Mordecai already had plans. Ethereum's busy. Ethereum said he was going to be busy for the next, like, month or two. Like, he's super busy, so. But we will be playing the Power Rangers beat-em-up game. Either next week or the week after. I gotta get with M-Dub and see when he wants to stream and get together, because it would be next week, but he just has grandma pass away, so I don't know when he's gonna stream, like if he's gonna stream next week or he'll wait till the week after. I know he took the rest of this week off when the passing happened earlier. Yeah, me and him have collaborated twice already on Streets of Rage 4. And yeah, so me and him got together twice for Streets of Rage 4. So we're gonna do the Power Ranger beat 'em. The game don't come out till till a few days from now. So I'll get it like Tuesday or whatever it comes out, and then we'll play it a couple days after, hopefully. It burns. You are so dead, sir.
Hate that clown.
Easy. If you can't beat the clown, how you gonna beat Shooter McGavin?
Hey, Rin. All right, level 3. What's this do? Do 1 damage, add 1 damage each roll. Alright, we got a 1. Another 1. Ah, okay, the mechanical arm winds up to get bigger. Alright, zombie, get some rest, dude.
You're gonna acknowledge me.
I just fucking did. What the fuck is that? Fuck you, good sir. Nah, man. Much love. Get some rest, dude. You would. Alright. That's how it's gonna be played. That's how we're gonna roll. Alright, go here. Put these 1s. Add something. Um, Man, we just beat the shit out of this guy. Alright. Got 2. Ooh, a 6. That's not great. We'll do that instead. He heals. Alright. Let's try fighting this thing. The baby squid. It's your squid. The baby squid. Right. Oh my. One health. Really? Wow, blind really sucks with the robot. Lucky my ass. That was skill. It was all skill. Alright, let's see what's there. Use all additional jackpot abilities. Kind of nice. All the plasma blaster does is make it so I can use a 6 on it. That's not that great. Okay, so for the purpose of the mechanical arm, the bump blade is better without being upgraded. You almost want to upgrade the pea shooter. I don't know. The ultimate weapon is literally just plus 4 damage, basically. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking pea shooter is probably the more respectable. Alright. Give me good shit. Alright, so we got 4. Damn it, it's even. I should have fucking did it on the mechanical arm. Next upgrade's going on the mechanical arm. Yeah, the limit break for the robot's pretty fucking busted. Way better than the thief. Oh my god, the thief's limit break's just nowhere near as good. It's only as good as your items. Like, her limit break is just fucking absolutely bonkers. Man, see, this is where this is probably just better than the pea shooter. Yes, limit breaks. It is Final Fantasy with dice. I don't know if I really need any of these. Need something though. Okay, here's the thing. Nudge is not going to do me any good because I don't hold more than one die at a time. It's, like, the only thing that's good here is the ray gun. For the mode that we're playing right now, ray gun's the only good thing. But there's no need to get the ray gun if I'm doing a pea-shooter, which I just upgraded. I can't justify getting any of those. You're hitting me. You're hitting me so hard with your suction. All that suction. I thought. Fuck you. Without knowing what these dice do. Give me one. Oh, okay. Well, we know we have a 3. Which one is it? Try that one. That was a 4, so this is a 3. Got him. That's not that good. Wonderful. Alright, we got 2. Five, nice. Fuck you. That's one. That's what I was hoping for. Ouch. There we go. You buy heals? Oh, you're... Alright, mechanical arm, fixed payout. Ew, no deal. Terrible. Fuck. Starts me with a 6 already. Jackets! Thank you for the raid. Whatchamacallit. Welcome in with the raid. Good to have you here. What brings you? Can we get a shout out for Jackoots? What brings you to the channel, friend? Oh, what are we gonna do? Okay, we got one. That's something. That is two. Right up to 6. Cassette Beast. I've never even heard of that game. And we just lost. That's our first loss of the night, by the way. That's... Actually, no. I was going to say, it's not our first loss of the night. I forgot how often we lost with the Thief so quickly, so early. I totally forgot it was, what, 3 straight losses with the Thief, not even getting out of the first round, and then we got through it. I gotcha. No, Bob Ross did not bring him here. Bob Ross is sitting over here wondering why the fern is not going to grow on his head. Unfortunately, I gotta really try to make him make that Chia Pet work. But yeah, okay, so it's kind of like Pokemon. Got it. Yeah, I've never heard of it. But then again, I'm not really a big Pokemon player. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. But I do appreciate the raid. What skill issue? What kind of skill issue? Is it because I died? Is that why you're trying to point out a skill issue? There's no skill issue. It's RNG. Bad RNG. Leave me alone. Not nice of you. Yes, he is. Yeah, he really needs a makeover. You want to keep gambling? You want to try to keep gambling? We'll try the robot again. I was getting so close. I was doing so well in that dungeon too with the robot, and all of a sudden I just lost.
Oh, no, Mama.
Oh my god, I tried doing the witch yesterday, several times, and oh my god, I just kept getting fucked by the witch. A gambling we will go. What are some of your favorite games, Jackets? What do you like to play? That's unfortunate. Woof, woof, woof. I should have just fucking killed him right then and there. That was dumb. Look, let me know. Let you know if I've heard of any good games. Is that what you're asking? Plenty of good games out there. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah. Not a lot of games I definitely play. Not saying they're bad games, I'm just saying they're not games I play. Yeah, we do all sorts of, well, today was actually supposed to be a board game night, but, all the board gamers kind of had to leave early or just kind of called it a night early, so we switched over to this. Because it's kind of board game adjacent. But yeah, we do a lot of, like, RPG playing on here, board gaming, retro, other fun franchises, that sort of thing. We do, yeah, we pretty much play a lot of everything, but like, you probably won't see Pokemon on here. Well, I should say you probably won't see Pokemon ever again on here. I played Pokemon Shield for the community, and that was, oh man, that was rough. Skill. Oh, you like smaller indie titles? Nice. So do you play like a lot of roguelike games and the like? I'm assuming that's also the type of games you might lean towards. Yeah, so smaller indie titles. I've also been lately. I haven't finished it yet, but I've been playing Hotline Miami. I got through the first one. I'm in the middle of the second one right now. I'm like midway through the second one. But I have nothing against indie titles. I will play them. I just don't play them that much. Just unless they're like suggested to me, because I don't like go out of my way looking for them, I guess. Well, I can understand that. Final Fantasy 13 is not that great of a game. It would take me forever to get back to it, too. Oh, wait, why did I do that? For some reason, I thought I had damage on me. That was dumb. But yeah, I haven't played any Xenoblade Chronicles. I played through Xenosaga. The entire Xenosaga series, but I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles. Those are that is a very interesting list of games. Earthbound, Earthbound's got a, place in people's hearts. I've never actually personally sat and played Earthbound. I've seen people play it, but I've never played it myself. I didn't grow up with the SNES, so didn't get to play Earthbound. Alright, well that was very mean of him. So you're purposely starting with one of the worst games in the So I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I will tell you what you will expect with 13. If you haven't really, like with 13, they throw a lot of terminology that doesn't click right away until you pretty much play through the entire game. The battles are super grindy. Like it just feels like some of the battles just take way longer than they should to you know, and these are regular battles. I don't even mean the boss battles. And there's not really any exploration. If that's something that you're looking for in an RPG, you know, you don't get a whole lot of that either. But the story isn't bad, the characters are pretty decent, and the soundtrack's pretty awesome. So that's my take of 13. There's a massive area that opens up and allows you to do like certain like side like hunt quests and stuff like that, but it's like it's just one area. It's not like it's, oh, I get this like ship that lets me travel to anywhere I want in the game that I've been through or anything like that. So like it's not like following a linear path. It's one big area. But yeah, the story and the music are great. Like I said, I didn't mind the character, the story. Like I said, I really love the music. The music to that soundtrack's real nice. But as far as I would compare it to other Final Fantasies, it would be on the lower, very much the lower tier. And you know, that's with me playing and replaying a lot of the Final Fantasies over the years. You know, it's just, to me, I prefer like even newer ones. Like I prefer 15. I'm yet to play 16, but I prefer 15. I prefer 12. I prefer 10. Like, it's just, I don't know. But that's the other thing. A lot of people who do really like it, it was also because, like what Rin said, it was their first Final Fantasy. And you know, a first of any series is always going to hold spot in people's hearts. My first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy VIII. It's a very divisive, opinionated Final Fantasy, but I think it's my favorite for reasons. But it is also it's not. I mean, yes, it is the first one I played, but like, which might skew it a little for my opinion, but it's also one I really like. Take a 5 damage. Well, here's my opinion. If you're gonna play a bunch of like mediocre RPGs, eventually you're gonna burn yourself out of playing mediocre crap. That when you finally get to the good stuff, you're just not in the mood for it. I say sprinkle in the mediocre and then try a little bit of what people do say is good, and don't, like, you know, working from the worst and on the way up only works, I think, in like playing like older to newer, like to Because sometimes the quality of life is just better with the newer games. So like you want to play the older games to enjoy the enrichedness of the quality of life with the newer games. Yeah, I haven't played 16. I love 15. I love the world. I love the villain. I really enjoy the camaraderie between your the brotherhood and the party. Like, I really like 15. But my problem with the game is it's too easy. Like, there's no challenge. It's literally the most casual RPG experience you'll ever fucking play. I mean, very casual. Like, we're talking even more casual than, say, Chrono Trigger or like Chrono Cross. Those games are easy. But like, for how awesome the world is, and just like, and the gameplay's fun. Like, there's some pretty crazy gameplay, and I like, that's fun too. Like, it is, it's fun. But like I said, it's kind of like, if you're just gonna casually, mind-numbingly like go through an RPG and not have to worry about like difficulty at all, Final Fantasy 15 will offer that. But it is, like I said, it's, it's not perfect. There's some pacing issues with the story and the exploration, but like, overall, it's still a very enjoyable game. There we go. 16, I'm sure I will enjoy, but I know that everyone basically says it's Devil May Cry with the Final Fantasy logo on it. Alright, we'll take that. Mr. Sneezy here. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I forgot about that. That's why I don't like doing the jackpot right away, because it might make my dice disappear. Not mean to do that. Getting all caught up in the RPG talk, I totally just misplayed. I think they're called, are they called Aeons in 13? I don't remember what they're called. Or no, Eidolons. They're Eidolons. Or Eidolons, however you pronounce that. I'm not fairly certain how to pronounce that. Since there's a fair amount of people here and I don't really talk about it a whole lot. I mean, I do, but I don't. And I haven't played a whole lot of Final Fantasy on the channel. Why is that? It's because you guys make a whole lot of fucking redeems and makes it hard for me to play a lot of Final Fantasy. But no, I'm totally totally joking on that. No, I just honestly been saving them. Honestly, just trying to you know, play different games I want to play that I haven't played before, and I played a lot of Final Fantasy, so I kind of like not want to play them all the time. Yeah, if I had to rank Final Fantasies, let's do a quick tier list. We'll take a moment for a tier list, because we do love tier lists, right? No, it's fine. This is a chill. We're at the point where we're just chilling. This is a chill game for me. We're not doing much else, so. Yeah, we'll do a quick Final Fantasy tier list, because it's been a while since we've had a Final Fantasy discussion. We'll see if the internet wants to work. Tier maker, there it is. I mean, the last time we had a discussion with the tier list, we were talking fast food and shit. Alright, so let's see where we're at here. Alright. Let's change these categories to totally top. Totally top tier. Enjoyable RPG. Worth one playthrough. Wish I had something better to do. Hey, John. We can get rid of some of these. Leroy. Don't ever want to play again. Never played. Never played myself. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do for... we're not gonna go through all these. We're just gonna go through a lot of the ones I've played through. Let me get a drink. I'll be right back. All right. So we're gonna start with newer and then go back through some older. Let's actually wait until the ad break ends because we're about ready to go into ads. So we'll wait till then. So let's just go ahead and wait for a moment. We'll continue playing this for a moment, and then once ads are done, we will go ahead and do the tier list. Wow. There. Ooh, that might be good. Alright. Deal with the Thorn Man. This guy's just drawing a bunch of high numbers. Good for him. I shouldn't say draw, he's rolling a bunch of high numbers. Alright, what we doing? With that at least. Two. Fuck you. All right. Got him. Alright. Let's do this tier list, shall we, real quick? I'm gonna spend a whole lot of time on it. So, tier list, everybody. So, I'll rate them as totally top tier, and I'm not talking Final Fantasy, like top tier RPGs. Enjoyable RPG, worth one playthrough, wish I had something better to do, don't ever want to play again, and then the haven't played myself sort of category. There are some I have started, certain iterations of ones I have started and then never finished or just got away from because of reasons. It is what it is. We're going to start with some of the newer ones. I have not played Remake. I have not played 16. Crisis Core, I've played the original. I've not played... Is the original on here? Sure it is somewhere. I've not played the redone. I've not played Strangers. I've not played this. The collection's on here. This is Remake. Remake. I'd put Remake in very enjoyable RPG. It's high up there, but it's a very enjoyable RPG. I am very interested in playing Rebirth. I had a lot of fun with Remake. I thought it was a very beautiful game. If there was anything that kept it from being like a totally top tier RPG to me, it was... I think it was honestly maybe just the battle system in general. Like, the battle system was good, don't get me wrong, but it was also, like... There's just things about it that made me kind of just... Like, sometimes I feel the battles overstayed their welcome a little bit. And of course, there were some other things I thought that kind of dragged the game down a little bit, like... Just, I don't know. Overall, I like it. It felt like a very enjoyable experience, but it's also like... I just feel like it's not going to be the best game I've ever played. It was very good, but it's not the best. It's not one I'm always going to go back to. It's not a highly replayable game. Let's put it that way. It is not a highly replayable game. Like, it is a very focused story narrative game, which is fine. Very much fine, but it doesn't make it a top tier, enjoyable playable game. I thought, okay, so some of the equipment, like some of the customization options, I thought were kind of limiting. That's what kept me from thinking this was more, like, it wasn't the battle system so much. It was the equipment and the customization of said equipment and the materia. I thought they did the materia a little way worse in this one than they did in the original. So that's why it's not top tier. Let's keep going. That King's Tale. Final Fantasy 15, I did say I played it. It's worth a playthrough. Like I said, it's at least worth one playthrough to enjoy it, the world it built, and everything that it brings to the table. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. There was just certain things about, like I said, there's certain things about Remake that I just felt they could have done better, or it could have been more like optimal. But it wasn't a bad game. Like I said, it was very enjoyable, but it wasn't perfect. But yeah, Final Fantasy 15, worth one playthrough, based on some of the things I said earlier about it. Like I said, the main problem with the game is just way too easy. Like, way too easy. Like, I replayed Final Fantasy 15 with the gold edition for the first time. Like, I did the Royal edition. I played the Royal edition for the first time, like, on my first year of streaming. And that, because I had played it prior to my streaming career, but didn't get, like, I'd never finished it. I ended up finishing it and did Pitios, by the way, and there are videos on that. I did go through Pitios, and that dungeon sucked. I hated that fucking dungeon. But I never did the legacy dungeons afterwards because I accidentally lost my game save. Because that was the thought. I was gonna do those on stream one time. And yes, I did do the Adamantoids. I did do the like, I pretty much did everything but the legacy dungeons. I did all the hunts, and I did Pitios, and I was gonna do the legacy dungeons eventually, but I ended up losing my game save. I was trying to fix my hard drive, and I ended up losing the save. And I never felt the need to replay the game to get back to that point, so it is what it is. Alright, World of Final Fantasy. Where did I just drop it? Right here. World of Final Fantasy. I'm gonna leave it worth one playthrough. It's a fan service Final Fantasy RPG. Turn-based. It borrows elements from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, with like the creatures being equipped with your people, and then they give you abilities as you use the creatures. So it borrows that mechanic. And like I say, you play as the two characters. It's turn-based with those two characters, but they use the creatures to kind of help do different things. But the fan service is fun. Like, if you enjoy the Final Fantasy universe in general, and the fan service, so the fan service is fine in that aspect. Overall, it's a cute game. The story is what it is, but I enjoyed it. It was worth one. I played through it once, got through it. It was a lot of fun. But I don't think I ever care to go back through it. Like, it's like, unless someone redeemed it or whatever, but that would be the only exception. I did really have a good time with it. This Dissidia, the more modernized version of Dissidia. Don't ever want to play that again. That game was garbage. Absolute garbage. I hated that game. Okay, let's get this squared off. Where is it? Right here. Okay. City of Final Fantasy. Yeah, so the original Dissidia on the PSP, I had a shit ton of fun with it. I loved it. I almost want to put it up here. But it's a very unique game. Like, it's not really, like, it is an RPG, but it's not. Like, it's very weird. Overall, I really, really, really loved Dissidia. Like, and of course, the expansion that came out with it made it a much better game, which is why I want to put it up there that high. Yeah, it's a super fun game. It's 1v1 battling, but it had this weird story bringing them all together. Again, more fan service in a way, but I really, really enjoyed the game. It was a lot of fun. Being able to, like, play as your favorite characters, beat up other people. They had some pretty interesting modes with the expansion that I really liked, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna put it. And they did a lot of remixes and retakes with a lot of different familiar soundtrack or game soundtracks from all the different games, and a lot of them kicked ass. So overall, this soundtrack for this game, superb. Moving on. All right, I'm gonna put this out of the way now. I never played Lightning Returns myself, nor have I played 10-2 or 13-2. I've not played these. Some people tell me that this one's not very good. Some people told me this is alright. No, they're not. All the Final Fantasies are not linked. There's some that share universes, like Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy Tactics share the same universe. So yeah, some of them share the same universes, but that's about it. Oh yeah, this is the newer expansion. So it's just yeah, so that it's the more improved version of Dissidia. So we'll just bring this back down. Out of the way. Final Fantasy 14 online, I've played a fair amount. I'll put in the enjoyable RPG. If you're into MMOs, it's a good MMO. It's a lot of fun. I had a great time with it. I played a couple of the expansions after the main, and it's, yeah. The only reason I won't go back to it is because I do the streaming full time now. I refuse to go back to it while I'm streaming. Like, it's... I'm not gonna do it while I'm streaming. I'm not a Final Fantasy 14 streamer. And streaming MMOs is very stressful. I would imagine it's stressful. If you're really good, then it's not. But if you're not, like if you're just, if you're okay, or you kind of are just part of the party or whatever, and you're streaming this, then streaming just an MMO in general, then it's not great content. That's the thing. Like you are like, as an MMO content creator, you are showing that you are very good at the game. Like, there's no other reason you would want to stream MMOs other than to show people you can go in with a raid or some sort of like grouped up boss and kick some ass. Like, if you can't offer that in an MMO, then I don't know what you're doing. Play other games. And I just, that's why I refuse to play MMOs on stream. Just will not do it. I still need to play through this. Final Fantasy 13, like I said earlier. Unfortunately, that's where I'd put Final Fantasy 13. I wish I had something better to do. Like, it just... To me, I can't even justify telling someone to play Final Fantasy 13. Like, to me, personally, I don't think it's that much fun. Like, if I watched a YouTube video of all the story, and I listened to the soundtrack outside of the game, that's what I will take away from it. I find playing the game boring. I just don't like anything about the gameplay. I'm not a big fan. Alright, so this is the original PSP Crisis Core, which I have played. And that's going there. Like, that was the thing. Like, I did not enjoy this game all that great. Like, that's why I've been hesitant to play the remake, because I thought the original wasn't that good. Like, the story about it's cool. Like, if you care to follow the story, that's cool. But yeah, playing it, I didn't have a lot of fun. Did not play Advanced Tactics 2. Did not play Revenant Wings. Final Fantasy 12. Let's bring that to the table. And when I say Final Fantasy 12, I mean the Zodiac Age. When I discuss this game, I'm talking the Zodiac Age, the Japanese version. Top tier. I think this game is super awesome. I love the Gambit system. I love the exploration of the world. Evilus is one of my favorite universes. Totally enjoy the characters. Unfortunately, the one thing I would say about this game is that I know a lot of people like to make comparisons to Star Wars with this game. And you can feel some of that when you play, follow the story, but the story itself is hard to kind of relate to because it goes through themes and it goes through certain emotions and certain pivot points in the story that a lot of pivotal plot points that most people just won't understand, or most people just kind of gloss over. If you sit down and really take stock into what the game is trying to explain to you, it takes more. I think it takes more than one playthrough with the story to kind of really understand why the story is designed the way it is and why. I think people get more of an impact with the story on the second view than they do on the first. Mostly because you're spending so much time in awe of the world and the exploration that you kind of... Part of it is, I think, is that, and you kind of lose sight of the story. And the story in itself might just look very simple, but it's not. It's not. It's a very... very political story, and it's also a very it's a very, very big character driven story. If you do not care about the characters, the story will not do anything for you. People are just oh, it's just a simple this and that. It's no, about the characters. People, and the biggest thing about this game is that everybody's oh, well, they make Vaughn the main character. No, Vaughn is not the main fucking character. If you think Vaughn's the main character, you are not paying attention. Ash and Balthier are the main characters. Vaughn is just a stumbling idiot that basically the game takes you through his point of view through the story. That's the whole thing. That's what people don't get. People who shit on this game, shit on the story, they took what the story offered them and didn't they didn't digest it the way they were supposed to. And that's why people don't like it. And some people don't like the Gambit system. Some people don't like how the game feels a little too automated, but yeah, when you really understand how the story is, the devices and how the story is told, it's a very well done story, and it's a very enjoyable game. Top tier RPG for me. One of my favorite Final Fantasies. And trust me, and like I said, the Zodiac Age version, the original version, if it was the original release for the US, it would be here. The Zodiac version makes this here. The Zodiac version makes the Gambit system worth it. It makes the customization. It gives you more customization, or requires that you customize your characters more, and with unique job classes and whatnot. It makes the certain certain things in the game more accessible and or more worthwhile to go after. And yeah, there's other like quality of life things they did for the Zodiac Age version, but yeah, it is what it is. Dirge of Cerberus. I have played through this game. It's worth one playthrough. If you're a fan of the Final Fantasy VII universe, it's worth one playthrough. You know, playing through the story. The battle system is what it is. It's third person run and gun. It's nothing too hard, nothing to just, you know, nothing to write home about. But it's worth one playthrough to enjoy the story. And, you know, you might have, you know, like I said, you'll enjoy, I think it's like a twice an hour game. It's not even that long. It's not, you're not going to feel like you wasted your time playing it, but you'll never go back to it after it. Crystal Chronicles, never played. A lot of these I'm just skipping, like Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 2, like, because they're just rehashes of the games that are out prior, so I haven't gone back to them yet. 10-2. I've played 10-2. I'll put 10-2 in the worth one playthrough. So 10-2, it's well, it's Charlie's Angels meet Final Fantasy. It does have some good qualities. Like, it's good to see a universe after, you know, the epicness of what happened in the original. It was the first Final Fantasy to have main Final Fantasy to have a sequel, I believe. I know 4 had the Final Fantasy 4 had the whatchamacallit, the after years or whatever. But yeah, like, this was the first one. Story is garbage. Absolute garbage. Most of the characters either got more annoying or are just kind of like whatever. Yuna still kicks ass. But Enriku's still there and whatever, but you know, it's the dress spheres are really awesome. Like, the battle system's pretty badass. I like the battle system. But this game, trying to get 100% is not a whole lot of fun. In order to get the best ending, they really made it and really wanted to make you stress to get 100% for the best ending. And I mean, you have to, like, in order to get it, you're gonna want a fucking strategy guide. Like, you are not gonna just, even at your best at looking through every corner and going and exploring every NPC, and you are not gonna get 100% on your own. Unless you are a stalwart. But, you know, more than likely you're not. And even then, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Just go watch the fucking best ending on YouTube. Play through the game. Not worth it. It's not worth stressing for the 100% goal. Watch the best ending on YouTube. Okay, cool. But if you talk about its predecessor, Final Fantasy X, top tier. That is top tier. There is quite a lot of customization you can do with the sphere grid. Exploring the world seems linear, but it doesn't feel linear just because of the way the story is told. Like, the story is well paced to where it can, like, you see, you just ignore the fact that it's a bit linear. You are still having to fight a lot of monsters. You're still having to, you know, you could customize your dudes as you see fit with the sphere grid. And you still feel like there's plenty of exploration going on despite how linear it is. And that's just because of the pacing and what they let you in on as you get to certain places. And besides, Blitzball. Who doesn't like Blitzball? Top tier. All right. I never played 11. I missed out on that. A lot of people said it's great. I missed out on it. Tactics Advance, I've played a little, but I'm not enough to where I could like make a. I haven't played enough on it to where I could like make a judgment on it. Now we're getting into the OGs. OGs. Final Fantasy 9. Final Fantasy 9. It'll go there. I am gonna say Final Fantasy 9 is one of my favorite playthroughs of all time. I love playing. I love this game. I also know it is flawed in many ways, and it is not a top tier game. Hence why it's an enjoyable RPG. It's an enjoyable experience. I love 9, but there's a lot of flaws in it. And I could break those down, but I'm not going to waste a bunch of time on it. It's definitely, like I said, I've played through it more than once. It's a lot of fun. The characters are great. The story is a little. It's a lot of start and go. It's a lot of stop and go. And the story has some weird pacing, but yeah, it's not for kids. It's got some adult like innuendos in the game. It's a very like cinema. If you were gonna sit down and play a FF that you haven't played, I would say play this one because it's just. I came away with it. I love the soundtrack. I love the world is what it is. It's not my favorite world, but it's also like at the same time, I don't hate it at all. I definitely would recommend it. It's like some of my favorite characters in Final Fantasy are from this game for sure. Like Vivi, I love Vivi. I love the Amarant. Yeah, this is a great game. Like, it kind of gives you that Labyrinth feel, or those like 80s, like that old age 80s puppet like fantasy feel. It does give you that feel, and it is a good throwback to the older games. Like the concept and the likeness to the older games, it is a good throwback to that. But like I said, overall, great game. It's just not a top tier game. You will definitely enjoy it, but it is yeah. Who doesn't like the Amaranth? I love the music that he paces. That anytime you have the Amaranth music, oh my god, you just think he's gonna come beat your ass. Yeah, he's gonna beat some ass. That's what he does. Prove to him why you're strong. Why do you think you're so strong? Why? What is it? What makes you so strong? Test me. You know, he's a man of conviction, and yeah, it's granted he doesn't get as deep as a role as like some of the other characters. Freya's great too. Like I love Freya. That is some. Like I said, Final Fantasy IX does have some flaws. One of them is that not every character has their moment in the sun as much as some others. Amarant and Freya are two of those characters. But, like I said, overall, it's a very enjoyable game. Let's move on. Like I said, Final Fantasy VIII is... Alright, like I said, it's very divisive. For me, it's top tier. Okay? Most people are probably putting it here. Some people are putting it here. There's quite a few people who would put it here. And then there's definitely some who would put it here. I put it here. I love how crazy the story is. The story is everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean it takes you to places that you don't think you would go in Final Fantasy. This story does it. This game almost feels like a sci-fi game more than it does a fucking fantasy game. With all the different like things that they kind of explore in the story. It's like a very big mixture of sci-fi and fantasy. The battle system is absurd. Totally broken. But for those who don't understand it, totally hard to do. Totally hard to play. If you're gonna watch someone first or play a Final Fantasy for the first time, the funnest first playthroughs is Final Fantasy VIII, because watching people try to struggle and get through the battle system and trying to adapt and learn how to do it without help is hilarious. You'll see people struggle once they get into the third disc because they're just like, well, they do more now. They do a lot more now. But like, Final Fantasy VII was kind of started doing that, and then 8 really took it to some extreme proportions. Thank you, Slop Girl. Thank you. I love it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot. FF4 does go to the moon. It is, but there's a reason for that, which is pretty fantasy driven. But whatever. Oh, it was great. It was great, Slop Girl. Why'd you think it was a quickie? You big pain in the ass. But yeah, I would imagine your first playthrough of FF8 was rough, just as much as mine. Alright. Like I said, I wasn't gonna spend too much time on these. Let's move on. FF Tactics. Tactics. I'm gonna leave it as enjoyable RPG. It's a very good RPG. But some people aren't big in the tactics games. And as for tactics games, overall it's great, but like there's some problems with it. One being the random battles are harder than the story battles. That is the biggest problem with the game. Like playing random you will probably die in random battles more than you will story battles in this game, because they scale the level of the random battles to what level your characters are, and some of the random battles are pretty nasty. You guys are whatever. What do you guys know? But overall, it is one of my favorite tactics style games. I really do enjoy it. I almost want to put it here, but I'm gonna leave it here. FF7. OG FF7. I'm gonna put it here. It is a very good RPG. It has a cool universe. It is a very well, but it has its, and again, it's not the most perfect it's not. I should just say there's just some things that for me hold it back. And I'm not talking about the graphics. they're not great. Just I don't know. Maybe there's certain parts about the game I just don't enjoy. Like when I replay the game, I'm just like, God damn, why are we going through this? And they make you like have to go through those parts, and it's just some of the worst I hate fucking doing. Because like if you play like certain other like Final Fantasies, you never really have to invest like a whole lot of time into doing all these weird other little things to get through areas. Yeah, the chocobo farming, like climbing mountains in the cold weather, doing like what else? having to play arcade games in the fucking Gold Saucer. Like, there's all sorts of random other fucking shit they make you do and like, you are forced to do. And it's like, I don't want to do these things. I just want to, like, go through the story, play the game. Like, ugh. And I hate to say it, but certain things in the story are a little... It's just a little, like... I mean, I see what they tried to do in the story, but, like, they clear that up and make that sound or seem a little more... The story's a little more intelligible in, obviously, the remake, but, like, the translation wasn't great for the US either when you play this game, and just... Sometimes it's just a little not great. So... There's a lot of good to it. Like I said, there's a lot of good to it. It's a lot of fun, but it's not, like I said, it's not top tier for me. Not top tier. Final Fantasy VI. I'll put it here. It's a very enjoyable RPG. Again, not top tier, in my opinion. There's a lot of great to it. The villain's awesome. The world, the world that they're in is awesome, pretty unique, pretty interesting. I'm not trying to spoil a lot for those who haven't played the games, obviously. I think my biggest thing about 6 is that you get a lot of characters that they don't really develop all that well. And then there was, like, certain parts of the game that felt very, like, hard-hitting to the feels. But the game doesn't do a whole lot to set up those characters as important characters. And by the time you get these hard-hitting feels, it's just like, oh man, this is fucked up. You feel like it's more fucked up than it is like, oh man, I understand. No, my quickie was not with her. I would love to replay all the Pixel remasters at some point in cinema, and I will. Final Fantasy V. Top tier. You guys want to know if there was an old one that's top tier? There is. Final Fantasy V. Even more so the advanced version of Final Fantasy V. Not even the Pixel remaster version, because they don't have what right? Yes, we're so specifically mentioning for honorable mention the Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy V here. The class system is awesome in this. I love how they did the class system where like I said, don't want to describe all the details, but like the transition between classes and then how you then rope up all those skills and do what you do with them for the party is awesome. I loved it greatly. They offer you so many classes, so there's so many ways to like play the game and just, you know, be what you want to be with whatever combinations. There's so many classes. Especially in the advanced version, they give you so many. The dungeons, this game's is difficult. It is not easy. Like, you go into certain dungeons unprepared and kind of like limited on stuff, and they will kick your ass. Like, it's definitely a very enjoyable game that has some interesting pacing. And it's also one of the first Final Fantasies that doesn't take itself seriously story-wise. There's a lot of tongue-in-cheek moments, especially with one of the characters. It's, like I said, one of my favorite Final Fantasies, one of my favorite RPGs of all time. I love this game so much. Definitely top tier. See, Necro knows what's up. He knows what's up. So yeah, that's where it belongs for me. It's where it should belong for everybody. It's such a good game. butts. Yes, it is. It is cinema. It is. It is the first LGBT friendly-ish type of game. It does include that. That is true. Oh my god, some of those scenes, oh my, just cracked me up. Especially just like when I first played it, I was just like, you gotta be kidding me. This is it. This is in the game. Like, I would have expected to see that in a visual create, like one of the games for, like in some of the games for the Sega Saturn from that company that released all those games for the Saturn. I would have expected to see something like that from them, but like for this, that blew my mind. All right, Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it here. It's worth one playthrough. It's the game is like, it's got an okay story. It does have some feels. It does have the six problem, the Final Fantasy 6 problem, where it just constantly splits you up between different people all the time. Like, the final people you get aren't like just, you're just stuck with the final people you get the last time. I mean, would it make you feel better if I put it here? Would it make you feel better if I put it here? Like it's hard for me to choose like here or here. Like, it's not offensive in any way. I just feel my problem with it is just it's a little too grindy. Like, it's very grindy. Especially for the boss, who, like, when you need to like be super ready for the boss, and it's God tier for you. I mean, it's your it's your first one, right? So it would be up there. It's right, it's my list. Like, that's the thing. Like, when I tried to replay it last time, I was just like super frustrated with it at certain points, and I just wasn't like into it as much as I had hoped. No, it's number 4. Final Fantasy 4. It is long. It just, sometimes it never ends. And I also felt like, as much as I played it, I felt like I was with the final party, like, so for however long it took me to beat the game, I felt like I was with the final party half the game I spent with the final party. Like, I just felt like it just, like, I wish there was, like, I got to experience more of the other party members. You just don't. There's not a whole lot of customization in the game either, which I also was kind of like, you're just kind of like, these are your people, you're stuck with them. Do some normal JRPG upgrades, move on. It's a little grindy. It's more about following the narrative, which I felt the narrative wasn't even that great. Yeah, we'll put it as an it is an enjoyable RPG. It is. I did have fun with it, but it's just, I guess when I played it, I expected more. I expected more out of it. Maybe, yeah, I'm just gonna put it here. I can't justify it being up there. Like, it is worth playing once. It is fun enough to play once. I just don't, it's not one of my favorite ones to revisit. All right, we'll do Slop Girl. All right, and then here's the deal: 3, 2, and 1. I need to replay or revisit or do whatever with, because based on what I've watched a lot of people play these, or I've played them to a certain amount and haven't gone back since. But if I was to rate them right now, 3 would go here. Well, actually, it'd go here. 3 would go there. 2, it would go here. And 1 would go here. That's kind of how I would feel if I had to rate them right now, and based on limited play and what I've watched people do a lot. This is kind of how I feel about my approach to those games if I ever had to sit through them. But because I know 3 is like really grindy, and a lot of difficult spikes. 1 is pretty basic bitch, and 2 has the weird fucking do it. The more you do it, the better you are system, which you can abuse to all high hell, if you know what you're doing, and then just run through the game like nothing. Yeah, 2 system is, yeah, it's the shits. It's the drizzling shits. I definitely agree. But yeah, that's kind of overall what I think of pretty much everything I've played, or everything I'm like super familiar with. And like I said, I haven't played these. We will get to these at some point soon. I've never played Final Fantasy Adventure. Never played it. Which one is that? Never played it. Yeah, I don't see it up here. I don't know, blame the makers of the fucking, yeah. I've never played it. But yeah, this is kind of how I would feel about Final Fantasy in general, from my experience and what I've dealt with. But like, I've heard great things about Tactics Advance and Tactics Advance 2. I've heard 0 is kind of mid. Like, I've heard Revenant Wings is just kind of whatever. Not really worth your time. Do you think I'll play remake? Like, I could play it. It could be in the works. I could play it down the road. I'm not opposed to it. I've heard there's more quality of life that they added to the remake, because the remake seems more interesting to play than the revisiting the PSP version. I thought the PSP version was a fucking bore fest. I got bored. Just didn't want to play it anymore. But yeah, overall, this is kind of how I feel. I almost want to make a Final Fantasy IV, like, row in between enjoyable RPG and worth one playthrough just for cinema. Be like, it has a special place. It's almost enjoyable, and it's definitely worth more than one playthrough. Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the original Final Fantasy other than it's just pretty basic. It does have some difficulty spikes in certain areas, but all those games did. So, but yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm happy to have gone through this. This was fun. Fun shit, everybody. All right. Fun shit. And someday we'll do another awesome tier list when we need to discuss it again, or maybe we'll do some other. There's some other game series I've played a lot of, like Tales, or which I've done a Tales list before. Or I would just do generic or RPGs in general, but who knows. Right now, we got dice to allocate and enemies to kill. Two. All right. Give him the lucky shot. There we go. Ooh, a 1. Yeah, I'll eventually make my way to the Trail series. Like, there's so many of those games. But then again, like, you know, you gotta start somewhere. There we go. You love this game too, Necro? Yeah, this is one of the games I'll play when I'm like chilling. Like, just, it's not a game I'm like trying to complete anytime soon. It's just if I got some chill time or just something I'm not doing that's I'm trying to get done, just kind of a chill night, I'll play this. Along with some other games, of course, but yeah. What do you mean I hit something this week? What are you talking about? Repeat next action. Do I want to use... what did I hit? I don't know. What? Remind me. I feel dumb. I feel dumb. What did I hit? What are you talking about? Oh, wasn't a quickie. Wasn't a quickie. I just someone I'm seeing was spending the night. They were here. We were having fun. Had watched a movie, you know. They're snoring in the freaking bedroom right now. All right. Upgrade. Can't go on. Oh no, they watch every now and again. They follow the stream. They were aware of the stuff that was being said earlier, so they don't care. All right. Two. That's such a shit roll. That's what I'm talking about. You weakened my pea shooter? Oh no! Oh, pee pee! And I'll make breakfast? No, I'll fucking take her home. She wakes up, I'll take her home. Make her own breakfast. No, she was over here trying to get the Bob Ross to work like it should earlier, and it just really wasn't working. I mean, I just made egg, or I just got egg, so I could make some breakfast, but no, it's... No, I'll try to get her home and so she can do stuff. She'll be over later. Damon knows who it is, so... She'll be over later for some games. We're gonna do some in-house games later here at the apartment, so. We're trying. Like, I'm gonna have to fuck with it once I'm done streaming here. Like, it's in rough shape. I did get the ray gun, so we're getting the ray gun. Replace the pea shooter. Yeah, he would say something like that, though. Oh, he does.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Very nice. Yeah, there we go. The Wicker Man. Oh, minimum 3. My bad. Okay. God damn it. Okay. What's with these shitty fucking ones? There we go. Oh, of course, that's the only good part of that movie. Okay. Let's just finish him off. Alright, I thought I had a better setup than that. That's not as good as I thought. Alright. Guy sucks. Hey, it's a 2. A 3. I love not being able to see my dice. Awesome. Good jerk. Yeah, that was fun. Oh no! That is some deep thinking. You literally got too much time on your hands, Cinema. Ooh. Yield. Duckling ball. Replace the ray gun. Oh no, it's a rotten apple, guys. Three or less, okay. Alright, 3 or less. Wonderful. not gonna kill him, so let's just heal and we'll. Alright, we got 6. Oh, wonderful. That was not nice. Alright, sweet. Ooh, alright. Oh, this is hard. Not doing anything with a lot of dice. Try and increment. Kinda wish we got another upgrade now. Oh, it's right here. A bounty hunter, huh? I want to see what this does. Ah, okay. I see what that does now. Oh, I should. I'm an idiot. Okay. Really? Great. Very nice. Alright, we got 2. Quit taking my mechanical arm, asshole. Six, wonderful. Um, there we go. We got a 6. Not taking any chances. He done. The snowman. Alright. Let's see what the snowman can do. Oh, oh, oh. Snowman. Alright, love it. Shit, I need a heal. I need a jackpot. Damn it. Okay. Wow. I will heal. Alright, it's 1. It's a 2. 4. It's a 3. Very nice. Yeah, I'll regenerate. Six. Doing all right. Rolled 2 6s, huh? Increment's just not doing anything for me. There we go. We'll do that. Is there anything I want to shop here? Alright, let's deal with this. 3. Oh, there went the curse, which is fine if that was the curse. Ow, ow. Um. Alright, yeah, we should be able to beat him here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, what's this? Flip a dice upside down. Something. We'll see if we need it down the road. Alright, yeah, I need a lot of shield. Not gonna beat him otherwise. Thank God. Alright. Fucking bullshit. Alright, there's one. Alright, fuck you, dude. You just kept rolling high. Like, what are you gonna do when they roll, like, super high all the fucking time and they just smack you for like 10, 12 each? This game's always frustrating, and still it's still a lot of fun, but it's always super frustrating because it's just like you get so far. I was like this close to the boss and I just died. But then again, once I'm more familiar with certain monsters, I'll remember to be like, okay, we need heals, we need this. Otherwise, yeah. Anywho, I'm gonna call it a morning, guys. And then get off here, we'll raid. Let's see who we can raid. Alright. Let's see who's online. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and raid Vale. She's currently playing the last night of winter. So. God damn it, I misspelled her name. Alright. So, like I said, we're going to raid Vale here. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We had some fun, enjoyable board games, and then, of course, we had some more enjoyable Dicey Dungeons. I should be back on later tonight for Gloomhaven. Hopefully, Zidane will be around, and then, of course, like I said, I'm always willing to have people play Gloomhaven with us. It'd be nice if we got a few more into it, but, you know, it is what it is. I will see you all later, and have a good one, guys.